Just want to give you a shot of what I'm growing here in this bed. These are pumpkin vines. Each one of those leaves is like 2 feet across. So they're massive. But maybe not 2 feet, but easily 18 inches long. But anyway, so I got these giant sunflowers here. And you can see I planted 3 and 3. And you can see what's happened to them. These are 9 feet tall or so. And you can see that in the wind, this got blown over and it broke almost clean in half. And I left it. Look how it's scarred over. It's all woody, where all this is real green. And you can see what this sunflower is doing. Look at that, it's super healthy. It's like it's not been broken in half. But it took probably 4 weeks for it to recover. And that is getting ready to produce a flower head and seed, just like these are. And you look over here, same thing happened. You got 3 stalks, and this one here in front was tiny, tiny, tiny forever. And it was, these other 2 were giant. And as you trace it up, this is the one that was tiny. And you can see it's the tallest one. But let's look at the other 2. What happened? Top blew off of this one. So what did it do? Did it give up and die? No. It produced 2 tops that are flowering. So it's produced twice as much by getting chopped in half. And it's only a couple inches shorter than this other one that's the tallest of the bunch. Whoa. Then you look at this one here. Check this mangled mess out. So again, it broke in half, turned all woody. And look at this. Boom. It's got a bunch of flower heads on it. So what's the point of all this? This is what you call equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. I had 3 seeds planted in 2 different spots, and each one showed the exact same thing. We had some healthy growth on a couple, and we had a couple that got broken in half, and then we had a couple that were tiny that grew up to be the biggest ones of the whole group. But even the ones that were broken in half, they got calloused, they got injured, they got set back, and they kept going. They kept moving up, and they're producing fruit. So, you know, in this world where we're saying that everybody's a racist, this just isn't true. The end of this argument about racism is one of equality of opportunity versus equality of outcome. When we are in a competitive environment that requires growth to stay ahead, it makes for better, more durable plants. The adversity does not harm them in the end unless they quit fighting. You got to turn your head back up and look toward the sun and keep fighting and produce fruit wherever you find yourself growing. Compete with who you're growing against. This is America. This is freedom. This is liberty. The only way to make all these plants have an equal outcome is to chop them all down and reduce them to the lowest common denominator. That is not something that America wants or needs, and it shouldn't be something that you advocate for either.